This is party mode on Shatter Temple.
Brought to you by Klachowski and Dreaded A. And yes, it's a Terran versus Zerg.
Yeah, we're currently apparently doing a contest of who can embarrass himself the most while introducing.
Yes, exactly.
So write in the comments below, who do you think is winning?
Exactly.
I mean, it's pretty sad because on one hand, you get to win, and that's awesome. But on the other hand, in the end, you've just embarrassed yourself the most.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're retarded in any case.
Is there anything else we'd like to...
I hate the beginnings, always so boring.
I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk. I think there was a waterfall on Shadow Temple that I really liked.
Ooh, let's find it.
No, wait, sorry. Oh shit, it wasn't... No, wait, here it is. It's like sewer waterfalls outside the Zerg's base. I don't know where it's like. There's a statue somewhere there as well as like sewer waterfalls go blah, blah.
Yeah, I see it. But it's in...
Alright, now the deviations can actually start popping up. Early Scout SCV by Yerbouti. Alright, we've actually casted like 3-4 games of Yerbouti, and it wasn't until someone actually explained to Dreaded A that what Yerbouti means.
It took me some time. Yerbouti. Woo.
So I think it's extracted before pool going down for the Zerg. I think he wants to get some speedlings up. And the Terran has finished his wall off, so he's safe. He can do whatever cheese he wants because he's Terran. What? I wall myself in? Don't worry, I'll just put these buildings under the ground so I can walk there anyway.
You see from one-on-one action, the drone and the SCV. What is this SCV doing? Oh,
look at that little SCV! Look at that little piece of shit! God, I mean, I just get it brings tears to my eyes when I just see that happening. Oh God, I mean, I feel so sorry for the Zerg. He just goes.
Oh, but do you see what he was doing? He set his rally points like just to like yeah.
I mean, just so he couldn't lay down that hatchery. God, just. I mean, I can feel it in my chest. I want to get that expansion down so badly, but then this little fucker just goes, no, you can't do that because I have an SCV there.
And he can.
Yeah, I mean, there we go. Expansion going down at the 4-minute mark. At the same time, a factory goes up for Yerbouti.
And at the same time, that SCV goes to his demise.
Where did he die? Where did he die?
Here in the middle.
Okay.
You see that Zergling there?
One kill Zergling.
Whoa. Revenge.
Alright, here's a little moral thought for you guys. Look at the color of the Terran units. They're red. But look at the production tab. They're blue.
Wow. Ooh. Yeah. Doesn't that tell you something about...
Yeah, Blizzard, what the hell? Alright, so what do you think is going to happen with this dual factory opening? Besides from the fact that he's putting down a tech lab.
Boom. Siege tanks, please.
God, I want to see siege tanks.
Those are my favorite units.
I might be a bit biased here but I don't like Terran. I want to see him take those siege tanks and just suicide them to the Zerg base. That would just fill my heart with joy.
No, actually, my favorite units are ghosts. Just leave them. I mean, and nukes. Ghosts and nukes.
Well, technically, nuke is a part of the ghost. I mean, it would be pretty cool to see Thor just launch a nuke. Actually, imagine if they change, like, Heart of the Swarm, the new Super Thor or whatever they're gonna call it, just comes with a nuke attached to it. Oh wait, it already has.
What?
You don't know about the new Super Thor?
No. Explain to me.
Basically they remove the Thor in Heart of the Swarm, and you get one Thor like at a time. It's Super Thor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
and basically I think it has some area of effect that does 500 damage or whatever. So yeah, it comes with a built-in nuke.
Sweet. I want that. But you can only have one at the time, though.
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, you can. Is it hard to get one? Is it like?
I think yeah, you have to need to have
price-wise.
both a fusion core and an armory, and it costs. Yeah, it costs a lot of resources. I think 500 minerals, 300 gas, or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
So I mean, if you want it, you have to pay up.
But it seems worth it. Super unit.
I don't know. I mean, it feels like one of those things like, oh, I don't want to I don't want to see that thing pushing up against my army, but it's slow, it's big, and you only have one of them, so.
Yeah, that's true. Meanwhile, you see that.
Yeah. Hellion drop. Did he? Yeah, blue flame drop. Blue flame.
Blue flames.
Meanwhile, the Glire reconstitution. Is that the speed or the burrow while moving? It's a speed, but for roaches.
Yes.
Roaches is actually one of those units I don't like messing up because they have. I mean, until you actually get them taked up, they have very little utility. Just absorb damage.
But look at the. He
Whoops.
just lets all of them die.
That was. Oh.
Super slow reactions.
Well, to quote Day 9, line them up!
I mean, he lost like half of them. No more.
Yeah, I mean, just.
You lost half.
Actually, we can go into the income tab. No, wait, we can't do that. Where did you see the one? Wait, there was a tab. Yeah, units killed. Units killed. Control R. There we go. There we go. 9 freaking workers killed there.
Ooh.
It's not that much, actually. In retrospect, I mean, imagine the investments that he made to get those blue flame hellions. Let's see, 100 a pop, so that's 400 plus the blue flame tech that costs whatever.
But hopefully he can do that again somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, if this he has a pretty solid defense by now. So
yeah, he got them stationed all over the place. And I mean, how viable are the hellions later on?
I mean, once you figure out, oh yeah, he's gonna drop hellions on my base. Guess I'll just leave my army there.
Yeah. And we see he hasn't built siege tanks. He's building one now.
Yeah.
But
he got two Thors. What can I say? Thors are really cool. If only they were a Terran unit. Which they can be if you neural an STV and build a command center, and then start tech switching. Like halfway through, just imagine the MLG or the GSL. Someone just goes neurals an STV, just goes tech switch. Although this time it's actually more of a race switch. Just no, I'm bored.
Ooh, a dead void ray.
Void ray.
Yes. Just look slightly north of blue base. Where the
oh yeah.
Lord is.
I mean, if you look at the base, we've also got, I think, carriers and battle cruisers. I think there's a reason this map is called the Shattered Temple.
Yes. It might be slightly shattered.
On a side note, I think Blue has some really interesting hotkeys where he's got both his expansions hotkey to 3 and 4. He's got an Overlord hotkey to 1 and 1 drone hotkey to 2, which is currently mining gas. But his army isn't hotkeyed at all.
Yeah, which that might be explaining, the slow reactions there we saw.
Yeah, I mean, just to inform you guys, this isn't some kind of high tier game. This is just, I think, Platinum's. I think this game is actually from a local tournament. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So this is not Diamond League.
No, this is not Diamond League.
Oh, and it's not that player even. That was Moop.
And now we get to the boring stage, which is where the players just go, I'm gonna macro. But meanwhile, the red isn't doing much well on the hotkey front either. I have 3 SCVs hotkeyed. The rest I will click.
I'll keep everything hotkeyed to my command center.
I mean, I just grab all of my units and buildings and hotkey them to 1.
Well, that's obvious. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right?
No, I mean everything. No, you're actually, in fact.
Right. Just kidding.
I mean,
I keep all of my SCVs on 1. And then
Roaches pushing in. Roaches, Hellions to the front. Boom, boom.
Why does it continue? It doesn't need.
And oh my
I mean,
God.
I have to say, the blue player is.
Oh my lord.
Very slow.
Checking out the units lost tab, we see 750 to 3,600.
If you press Ctrl-R, you'll see the unit skill tab, and we see 42 versus 8.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say to say that SaïYuk is in a favorable position. Not.
How do you even pronounce that name? SaïYuk?
SaïYuk. I want to say SaïYuk. I can actually say sujuk. There's a Bulgarian food thing called sujuk, which is really tasty.
And I have to just say, I mean, blue player, wow, he was very slow. He was, you know, as you can see now, he's also getting decimated. But yes, he focused on that orbital command center, and they were all getting repaired, but he still continued focusing it, and then he switched, like, when it had, like, just a couple of them left.
I mean, it was really sloppy play, and now he's going to try a run through coming in from behind, but
that's funny.
What's he going to do against Thors? 8 kill, 4 kill, 6 kill Thors?
Yeah, that's these tanks setting up. Boom, boom, boom. To get through. Right, yeah.
Excuse me, I have a bit of a cough.
I shall take over then. Meanwhile, Yerbouti is moving in, probably looking to end this.
I think the problem when you're asking your friend to send replays, he'll always send replays where he wins.
Yes, we haven't got a single one where he lost. I smell bias. Bias.
Well, I mean, no one has ever looked at a game and go, hey, check out this awesome replay, I lost! I don't think that has the same ring to it as...
Yeah, that's true. And GG.
And there comes the GG. Pretty sloppy control from SaïYuk, I mean.
Yeah.
The Hellion thing it was a massacre. It didn't cause much damage per se, but well, it was too much damage anyway. I mean, I think he even saw I mean, he had an overlord. He should have seen it and just pulled away straightly. Sent 3 roaches or whatever to deal with that.
Yeah.
There's no way it should have caused that much of an issue.
But I mean, he was just slow. It was just so insanely slow.
Yeah.
As you were saying, his hotkeys were a little strange. He didn't even have his army hotkey. So, I mean, usually you have different unit types hotkeys as different keys, but he didn't even have any units.
Yeah, I mean, his build itself was pretty strange. I mean, 2 base just roaches and hope that the enemy doesn't go air.
Yeah,
it seems like a pretty safe card to me. Cross your fingers and hope that he doesn't take one of the multiple strategies that counters yours easily. Which, quite frankly, Thor Siege Tank Marauder is a pretty good counter to roaches.
Yeah, I mean, air would be even better, but
yeah, but I mean, all these units do... Well, Thors don't do extra damage versus roaches, but they one-shot them. No, wait, they don't. No, wait, sorry. Marauders do extra damage versus armored. Siege tanks do tons of damage versus armored.
Yeah.
And so on. So I think he played pretty well, actually, but his build was strange and pretty weirdly executed. He did a huge blunder at trying to get down the orbital command.
Yeah, that I think that was where he really lost after that attack.
I mean, that was the tipping point. So yeah, any other comments you'd like to add before we end this?
9.
Alright guys, that is game.